Hi Taurus, welcome to your week ahead reading for April 26th through May 2nd. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. This is intended to be an all-encompassing reading, but it may resonate in one area more so than another, or all the areas, or just about one specific thing. If it is about you and a person, this could be their moon or your moon, rising or Venus sign. Both of your moons, rising or Venus sign. It could be. All right. All right, Taurus, what do we got for April 26th through May 2nd for Taurus? For Taurus. Oopsie. Taurus. Queen of Pentacles, that could be Capricorn. King of Wands, that could be Sagittarius. Two of Cups. Eight of Cups. Three of Cups, okay. Queen of Swords, that could be Libra. Five of Cups. All right. So we've got some disappointment here. Why? What's going on there? Getting some water. Okay. All right, so this is Two of Cups here for Taurus. This is Two of Cups for Taurus. The Chariot, that could be Cancerian. This is Eight of Cups for Taurus. Eight of Cups. King of Pentacles. What's this? Three of Cups. The Devil, that could be Capricorn. What's this? Queen of Swords. So here's the thing. This feels like you two, okay, Six of Cups. All right. So this feels like and it feels like to keep the peace, you are going to allow, you're going to reconcile with your person, even though you know that there are less than desirable traits about them, specifically habits they might have. It feels like it's not advantageous to you for you two to separate right now because you're emotionally attached. You do, and I'm sorry, this is romantic. I know that for some, I mean, I'm going to take a look and see if there's anything about work or money here too, but this is showing as romantic and that it's kind of hard to detach from that, specifically because there's money involved. And so it could be that, you know, there's nowhere to go right now because of Ronageddon, or can't find a new place, need to wait another 6 months before the lease is up, that sort of thing. So it could be that you're still having to share space with this person even though you don't want to, but it looks like you're kind of into it. Anyway, it looks like you don't want the separation. You're kind of glad for giving this another shot, but it looks to be like that's coming to a head later in the week, that you two are going to be talking about the things. And this is, so this, for the Tauruses I'm reading for, you're dealing with somebody you're actually living in a living situation with. It looks like you're sharing a home with this person. Work is steady, work is good, but you like your money better when the two of you are together, and you're not ready to throw in the towel yet. This is you and your person towards the end of the week. It looks like there's going to be some discussions because it feels like you're thinking that everything can be worked out, but there's also the issues coming to light here. There's also bringing what this person's shenanigans are to the forefront and discussing them. What's this? King of Wands. I don't think you're ready to throw in the towel yet, honestly. I don't think you are. I don't think you want to. King of Wands and Four of Wands. This could be Sagittarius. It says Five of Cups. So for the Tauruses that I'm reading for, it could be that you have said, you initiated and said, look, I want to give this another chance because we've got forgiveness here. We've got forgiveness and wanting to trust and have faith for the future. This is about, honestly, and I don't say this too often. That's usually not my type of reading. But this is about you welcoming someone back into the fold or opening up the lines of communication to talk things out. Work is fine. Work is steady. You like your money better when you two are together. It could also be that there's no place to go anyway. So it's like, well, why don't we just kind of figure this out? Or it looks like you're the one to initiate, though. And it looks like you're the one that kind of sets the tone for the relationship as far as being the rock of stability. So you've got someone that will follow your lead, but I think with what comes to light, there's going to be discussions, and then from those discussions, it's going to be about you making decisions on what you want to do. This is private, though. That part, it seems to be private. It's not, you're not going to share that with your partner, but this feels like you're, in light of what you're going to find out or discover, that you're going to be making some decisions based on that. So this is kind of a relationship heavy week of talking about the issues and seeing what we're dealing with here. Because for the Tauruses that I'm reading for, you're not ready to throw in the towel yet. You're not ready to walk away. I think that you would prefer to figure things out and be able to move forward. I think you like being able to provide for you and yours. You like your role and your ability to work in that role in a relationship. There's a lot that you like about the relationship, but this person's got some things that undermine the security and stability of the relationship. And it needs to be talked about. It needs to be brought up. You initiate that. Based on what you find, you make some decisions privately. There's a lot for you to think about privately after you kind of have this come to the mountain meeting with your person. And for now, for this week, it looks like you're wanting to kind of have faith and trust and forgive and work it out and keep the lines of communication open. But you do have to deal with somebody. It could be that they're cheating. Could be that they've got some, that they keep putting you in debt as for the money that you make, they spend, that sort of thing. But you're kind of the one that keeps everything stable and secure and the driving force of stability in the relationship. And this person just so happens to have things that undermine the stability and security of the relationship. So, okay. It doesn't look like work's an issue here. It looks like work is not featuring here. We got a lot of cups. Work's not featuring. That's for Taurus. Sing your own song. Perhaps you're starting to consider that maybe this is the last hurrah, though, because I think you're doing this in the name of loyalty, in the name of, okay, no stone left unturned. I mean, this is a perfect time to try and air our issues and see if we can work, because we're sheltering in place. We have to do, work, and we go. Might as well try to make it work and be civil while we're here and see if we can kind of get this back. But in light of what you talk about with this person, and specifically what they share, what you discover, I think this is you thinking about what you truly want for the future. Because right now it's almost like you're willing to kind of trust and go on what was said, but it is definitely food for thought. It feels like either you find a few things out, or all of a sudden you're like, you know what, you just look at something in a different way. Like, you know what, that would have been fine 5 years ago, but this, and this now, and I don't know what I want for us in the future. I don't know if I want there to be in us now. Maybe I want to do my own thing. Maybe I want to. So it's things that you think about privately. But for right now, you're wanting to trust and you're wanting to believe that this could get back to where it was. For others of you, it's trying to make the best of the situation as it stands now, because for all the Tauruses I'm reading for, it doesn't look like you can leave. It doesn't look like you can strike out on your own. It looks like you're somehow tied to some kind of property with your person. So that's part of the incentive for wanting to still work this out or try, because it's much more preferable to be civil when you're in close quarters, right? Okay. What else for Taurus? Okay, so here's another. So we got 6 of Pentacles right here. it could very well be that this is asking you to forgive. I don't know what. I don't know how or why you should if someone's constantly doing shenanigans that undermine and, you know, if you're the performer in the relationship and the worker and the stabilizer and someone keeps undermining that, what's going on there? Unless we're talking about a kid situation here. But this is addressing, at the very least, this is addressing those issues and talking about, look, let's see if we can change this together. So this very well could be about forgiveness. Someone forgiving someone being open to forgiving someone, having faith, believing in the future, trying to restore the trust and stability, working together to do that. Worst case scenario, it's about accepting that this is as good as it's going to get and biding your time until you can make the kind of moves you want to make when you're able to leave. That's the worst case scenario. Okay, so we've got Queen of Pentacles here reversed, and we've got Six of Cups reversed. So we've got somebody all over the place, probably emotional 1 minute, and then, you know, very practical and cold the next minute. But this also could be someone that is just overworking themselves. There's no stability or balance because they're doing everything. I think this is talking about you and just feeling like you're exhausted and overworked because you're trying to do everything for everybody and you just can't. And that's part of the reason why you want to talk to your person about, look, something's got to give. What am I dealing with here? We need to get it all out in the open in an effort to stabilize things and to get real clear about what the issues are so you can address them and turn this into this, like this is right here. Because stability is definitely on your mind, and being able to kind of get things back to being stable and secure and consistent and calm. And it feels like that's the end goal. It feels like the end goal is wanting a return to stability and consistency. And that might look different now because of Ronageddon. Like, okay, well, what does that mean? Normally it would mean that I want my person to this, that, and the other. But now in the time of Ronageddon, I'll settle for doing the dishes and taking out the trash. You know what I mean? It's like making concessions and kind of going, okay, in the name of stability, let's just this for now. But again, there's private thinking on your part that you don't share with your person afterwards. Also, yeah, well, not also. It just looks like that you're not ready to throw in the towel yet. Oh, I already did the dice. Okay, all right. I already did okay. Yeah, you're not ready to. And I think part of that is because you don't want to look back and have any regrets. Once you make your decision, because when you make your decision, you're not going to go back. I mean, that's, you know. So this is all about making sure that if and when it comes time for me to make a different decision, I want to look back and have no regrets. I want to know that I tried everything and that I did everything I could, and I can, for my own posterity and my own integrity, say that no, this and this doesn't work because this and this, and that's the practical end of story. Because you did try everything, you did look at everything, you did consider everything, you did forgive. What else for Taurus? King of Pentacles again. This could be Virgo. So we've got King and Queen of Pentacles here. Probably talking about a marriage and living in an in-house situation, or still being very connected, especially financially, obviously, living under one roof. So this very well could be someone needing to forgive and allow for conversation and figuring out the best possible scenario until this is over, and then you can make different decisions. And I have to remember that this is just a weekly reading, not a monthly reading. So this week is all about, for the Tauruses I'm reading for, it feels like not walking away, trying to make something work and wanting to err and figure out what the heck's going on. Like, okay, we've decided we're going to tough this out. I need to know what I'm dealing with. You need to talk to me and tell me how many of this or what's going on there or what happened here. Okay, this is where I leave you because we're going on 15 minutes here. I hope this was helpful. I wish you a good week. It's going to be busy with work, consistent, money's coming in, that's fine. But then there's also this kind of ongoing dialogue with your person, and as you discover information, you're also going to be having some very private thoughts about that, like, oh, what should I do from here forward? Like, it's going to get you thinking, is this in my best interest? What do I want to do? Do I still want to do this? What do I want to do? Okay, Taurus. I hope this was helpful. Much love and support to you. Thank you for your service. If you're a first responder or a essential worker, you have yourself a good week. It's going to be busy, busy, busy. Money's good. Okay, all right. You take care.